everyone, welcome here. If you're new here, my name is Rebecca. If you're not new here, welcome back. Thank you for coming back and watching another video. So I am embarking on a no-buy July. So let me first talk about why it is that I'm doing this. If you're new here or if you haven't been keeping up with my videos, let me give you just a quick little background of what's happening in my life right now. So my husband and I and our dog Gypsy, our primary residence is in Joshua Tree, California. But we are spending the summer up here in this little cabin in Maine. So we packed up the car, drove all the way across the country, and we're staying here for about 3 or 4 months. So we've been here now for like 3 or 4 weeks, and I found that I have been buying a lot of stuff. We could only pack so much in the car, so I don't have like all of my creature comforts of my own house. And so I've been acquiring a lot of things to make this place feel like home. We are also sharing this cabin with another couple, and it came fully furnished with like a lot of things in it, so it doesn't very much feel like ours. So I've been finding that the intention with which I'm bringing to the accumulation of things while I've been here is sort of starting to slip. And I think that's partly a reaction to just like, I want to feel home, I want to feel like I'm surrounded by my own things. So I'm buying things to try and make that happen. So I think I need a little bit of a reset. Just like press pause, stop consuming things, be a little bit more mindful and intentional, and take some time to just examine my habits and what's going on. So that's kind of why I decided to do this. So let me also explain what a no-buy month is to me. So for 1 month, for the whole month of July, I'm only going to buy what I think are necessities. So that would be food, shelter, utilities, insurance, and anything that is an emergency. So food, I'm going to try and not buy any food out and make all of my meals from home. I find this to be the most economical for me, so I will definitely go to the grocery store, I will definitely buy food, we need food to live, but I'm going to try not to go out and get food. So that could be anything from like a fancy sit-down dinner out, or even just a little like grab-and-go cafe. I'm going to try and limit it to getting all of my food just from the grocery store. Shelter is pretty obvious, but the things that I am going to buy this month are obviously the rental for this cabin here, our house in Joshua Tree, but I'm going to try not to buy any hotel stays or anything like that. Utilities, pretty straightforward. Heat, electric, gas, water, the things you need to survive in a house. Insurance, again, pretty obvious, need that. Health insurance, car insurance, house insurance, pet insurance, all the insurance. We will continue to buy that. And then there's this whole other category of miscellaneous things. So any of that, I'm going to continue for the most part to buy as well, right? Subscription services, I will continue like Kindle and Netflix, anything that I need for work, like editing software, royalty-free music, like all that kind of stuff, that I'm all going to buy. But there's this other section of the miscellaneous category that we spend a significant amount of money on every month, which is just like other miscellaneous life things. So if I want to like buy a new shirt or a new water bottle or a backpack or whatever it is, it's all of those things that I'm going to try not to buy in the month of July. Just as an example, last month we spent $953 in this category. Some of the things that we bought were a haircut, I bought a new shirt, we bought a flight, a new water bottle, I renewed my passport, I bought lunch out 2 times, so it's that kind of thing. And the thing is like, I'm not going for perfection here. I feel like things are going to come up and I'm going to have to spend some of this miscellaneous money, but the hope is that I sort of reset the way I'm thinking about things. I can feel myself like sliding down the slippery slope of losing my intention around purchasing. An example of this was there's a really cute downtown area with like lots of cute shops, and I went shopping like for fun the other day and bought some stuff. I don't remember the last time I thought like shopping was a leisure activity and I bought things without thinking about it first or thinking about if I needed them first. Like I said, I think I am just like in this space of wanting to have things that are mine and feel like home here because I'm not home. So if nothing else, I just want to think and reset my purchasing behavior. So I thought I would give this a try. So I think what I'm going to do is every time something comes up, either something that I want to purchase but feel like I can't because it's no buy July, or when I'm unsuccessful and purchase things, I'm just gonna pop in. I'll say hi. It'll be almost like vlog style throughout the month. So here we go. Hi, welcome to my car. So I had to buy something today. We are only a few days into July, but I'm about to hike Mount Washington with a friend of mine. And so I was getting my pack ready and realized that I don't have any sort of like portable med kit kind of thing here. And it is kind of a longer hike. It's a little bit of a harder hike, so I wanted to have something. So I bought this today. It was, how much was it? $9.99. So this is my first like non-essential purchase of July, which now that I'm thinking about it, do I even count this? This seems like pretty essential. I guess I'll count it. But so far, other than this, No Buy July has been going pretty good. I'll check in with you guys in a few days. Hello, we are a few days into July, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. Here, let me put you down. There we go. Okay, so I have to go to a memorial, and I definitely didn't bring clothes with me that are appropriate for that. I only brought a small fraction of my wardrobe here, but instead of going out and buying something new, I texted a friend of mine and was like, hey, listen, I gotta go to this memorial. Do you think you have anything that I could borrow? And she totally came through for me. She dropped off this whole bag of clothes for me to try on, which I am so, so grateful for. Ooh. This is nice. But I wanted to share this with you because my first instinct was, where can I go shopping? But this whole No Buy July thing, even though it was my first instinct, my second instinct was, how can I not buy something? So I already feel really good in this whole exercise. This is what I really wanted out of that, right? To kind of interrupt and disrupt my thinking patterns. I love borrowing clothes and I forget about it a lot. It's something I used to do all the time. Like growing up with a sister who was really close to my age, I would borrow her clothes all the time. Going to college, I would always wear my friends' clothes. And it's like something that you kind of get out of as an adult, but it's kind of nice, right? Like it gave me an excuse to see my friend, we got to catch up, and your wardrobe feels infinitely larger when you have people who will lend you clothes. Hi, it's me in my car again. I feel like half of this video is just me telling you things from my car. So I'm just getting back from that memorial, which I think I told you about in the last clip, but a couple expenses that came along with that. I know it wasn't like fun vacation or whatever, but it still was an expense. So I got a hotel room. It was me and 5 of my friends. We got 2 adjoining hotel rooms for the night before. And that I think was like $55. And then we also went out to dinner the night before the memorial, and that was $38. So I think that counts in my buckets of I went to eat out, I got a hotel room. So I am going to count that in things that I bought during my No Buy July. But I did borrow an outfit, so I did successfully not buy something new for that. So at least that was something. So far for the month, we're about halfway through the month, a little bit more. I think today's like the 18th. I think today's the 18th, maybe the 17th. Whatever, we're like about halfway through the month, and I've spent $102.99. So it's adding up kind of quickly, but I'm going to do my best for the next like 14 days or so to stick to my No Buy July. So I'll check in a little bit and let you know how it's going. I'm back. It's almost the end of July and I bought something today. So I work from home and I've been struggling to find a space in this cabin that works for me. I like to be able to stand up for at least part of my workday, so I've tried all different things of like stacking boxes on the dining room table. I tried to put the computer on like a hutch that we have. I tried sitting at this coffee table, and I've tried to find the right height for the laptop, and that I've kind of dialed. But that also means I'm at the dining room table, I'm far away from an outlet. I just can't get comfortable here. I can't find a space that feels good for me to work all day. So I bought a standing desk, and it's sort of like a portable standing desk. It's small, but you can kind of raise it up and down, and it's on wheels. So I feel like I can wheel it to different places in the house so I can have privacy if I need privacy for a meeting. I can be near an outlet if I need an outlet. And it's going to be something that's at the right height sort of ergonomically for me as well. And I struggled a little bit because I was like, well, it's No Buy July, like, do I really need this? And I really tried to make something work. I even tried to like throw a scarf over the boxes I was stacking up to make it like a little bit more pretty and like a little homey and comfortable. It's not working. I need a thing, and I just need to acknowledge that I need a thing. So I did spend a couple weeks thinking about what I would want and try to be intentional with that purchase. I did a lot of research. I wanted something that was small and portable, but also something that wasn't super expensive, because it's not something I'm going to be able to transport back to my home in Joshua Tree when the summer is over. So I also didn't want it to be a huge investment. And I thought about waiting until August 1st to order it, but I was sort of like, I'm just delaying the inevitable. I know I'm going to buy it. I've already established that I need it. And plus, it's not like I have like overnight Amazon Prime out here. I'm sort of out in the woods. It takes weeks for things to arrive. So I went ahead and ordered it. It was $59. All right, it's almost the end of July. There's just a few days left, so I'll check in a couple days and just give you some final thoughts, or maybe if I end up buying something else, I'll let you know. All right, it is July 31st. My No Buy July is officially over. Well, it's the middle of the day, so technically I have like 12 more hours or something, but I'm not gonna buy anything else. So I just wanted to close out this video with some final numbers. I took some notes. So this month I spent a total of $162, just rounding up a little bit, on miscellaneous non-necessity things. So I guess in some capacity I failed, but also if I look at it from the perspective of the month before that, in June, we had spent $953 on non-essential items. I actually saved $791. So from that perspective, I would say that it was a win. But beyond just the numbers, I would say this was a really good exercise for me because it definitely was successful in sort of resetting my mindset. It was a good opportunity for me to sort of pause, get out of the habit of just buying and consuming, because I feel like it's a really slippery slope. Once you start something, it turns into habitual pretty quickly. So even though I didn't spend $0 on non-essential items, I still was able to rebuild my approach to spending money and shopping. And it's kind of like riding a bike, right? So I was in the habit of being really intentional and slow and thoughtful with my purchases before. And once I started doing it again, I was like, oh yeah, like this is the pattern I want to be in. So from that perspective, I felt like it was really successful for me. On the other hand, I do feel like the whole idea of a month of no buying sort of delayed the inevitable for some things. So let me give you a for instance. I need some new outdoor gear. I have a big objective coming in the fall that I want to get like new hiking boots for and a new backpack for. And I know I need that stuff, but I didn't buy it in July because I was going through this exercise of a no buy month. So really all I did was just sort of push some expenses forward into another month. But that did allow me to take some time to really research the exact thing that I wanted. So while I do feel like this was a really good exercise for me in mindset and habit shifting, functionally it really just kind of like pushed off some purchases to another month for the sake of not buying within the month of July. But overall, I would recommend this to anybody who's trying to be a little bit more thoughtful about their purchase behavior, or just trying to budget a little bit better and really understanding like where your money goes and how much of that money is going there, and how impulsiveness can feed into being over budget in any month. So anyways, I hope you found this video interesting. If you did, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe down below if you haven't subscribed already. That helps my channel a lot and I really appreciate it. Follow me over on Instagram if you're not already, and I will see you next Tuesday. Bye everyone. Let's start again. Do it over. She's my best friend. She's a real bitch. Okay, we need some kombucha first. Nope. Ready. What's that noise? Ooh, a monarch butterfly.